안녕하십니까? 19년차 영어 전문 교육기관 뉴스타를 운영하고 있는 김경린입니다. 자연스러운 접근, 문구처럼 영어 습득하기, 그리고 레벨에 맞는 원서 읽기, Q&A와 늘 함께하는 저희 원서. 오늘은 미국 초등학교 한 2학년 후반쯤에 읽을 수 있는 Wagon Train을 함께 하시겠습니다. 이 정도의 책을 읽을 때 이제 저희 친구들 중에 예전에 국내에서 이제 영어 유치원하고 그다음에 원어민 환경으로 늘 유지를 해주시면서 어디선가 이름을 들었다고 이제 멀리서 차로 이제 태워서 오시기도 하시고, 그다음에 저희랑 함께 하시다가 목동으로 이사를 가셨는데 가셔서 목동에 와도 선생님 같은 분 없어요. 근데 이렇게 사는 게 맞는 건지 모르겠어요. 그런 말씀도 해주셨고, 또 싱가포르에 갔을 때는 아이들이 이제 영어를 충분히 국내에서 하고 갔기 때문에 가기 전까지 이제 저랑 책을 읽다가 그다음에 이제 싱가포르 가서 영어를 하고 왔을 때는 그 뒤로 연결이 아주 잘 된 것 같더라고요. 그래서 2점 후반대 정도만 책에 대도 보시면 그 개척자라는 단어가 나오고요. pioneer, 그다음에 ocean, 그 땅을 무료로 얻을 수 있다는 이런 수준이 있는 이제 개척을 해석하면 그곳에서 이제 이뤄낼 수 있다는 그런 표현들이 나오고, 아이들이 라이브랑 리브 등이 이제 그 등등의 단어를 조금 헷갈리는데 그런 부분들 구별할 수 있고요. 그다음에 인디안들의 모카신이라는 얘기가 나오고 신발 얘기가 나오고, 그다음에 그 태평양 뭐 Pacific Ocean 이런 단어들이 나오고 있어요. 오늘은 쭉 한번 이야기 흐름을 보시면서 같이 한번 읽어보겠습니다. 자, Wagon Train. Wagon Train. It is an April morning. The year is 1848. A long line of wagons rumbles down the trail. Hundreds of people are on board. They are pioneers. They are leaving their old homes behind to start new lives. Every one of them is excited. They are moving west to California. The pioneers have heard great things about California. It is green and beautiful. The sun shines all year long. People can get land there for free. They might even get rich, but the trip is long and hard. California is 2,000 miles away. It takes 6 months to reach it. There's no road, just a dirt trail. The wagons have cloth covers to keep out wind, rain, and sun. The pioneers call them covered wagons. From far away, they look like a sailboat against the sky. The wagon train moves slowly, just 10 or 15 miles a day. The trail is full of holes and bumps. The wagons sway and bug. Children hold on tight to the sides. The wagons are heavy. Oxen pull them. Oxen walk slowly, but they are stronger than horses. Why do the wagons weigh so much? They are jammed with everything the pioneers need for their new lives. There are tables, chairs, beds, chests, wash tubs, and even clocks. Barrels and sacks are stuffed with sugar, flour, and beans. It's so crowded inside, there's hardly room for people. The wagon train comes to a stop. Ahead is a deep river. The water crashes and swirls. There's no bridge or ferry. How will the pioneers get across? They unpack the wagons. They take some of them apart. Everything is floated over on rafts. It will take hours to get to the other side and hours to put the wagons back together. Crossing the river is dangerous. Not everyone can swim. One raft suddenly slams into a rock and a young man falls off. The water sweeps him away. He is dragged under and drowned. But the wagons have to keep rolling. The pioneers must reach California before winter. Once snow starts to fall, wagons can get stuck on the trail. It's hard to think of winter now. The sun is boiling hot. There are bugs everywhere. The pioneers are crossing the Great Plains. For weeks and weeks, the pioneers never see a hill or a tree. All they see is miles of grass and millions of buffalo. It takes 6 days to pass some herds. Terrible storms slow the pioneers down. One day, hailstones as big as axe pound their heads. The very next night, lightning burns up a wagon. It rains so hard the ground is like a muddy stream. One morning, strangers appear, Indians. The pioneers grab their guns. They are afraid. They have heard that Indians attack wagon trains. These Indians don't want to fight. They have come to trade. They trade deer meat and shoes called the moccasins for sugar and cloth. The chief lights a peace pipe and smokes it with the pioneers. Every night, the wagons make a circle. The pioneers put up tents and gather in the animals. That way, everyone is safer. The pioneers wake before sunrise. The wagons get back on the trail. Sundays are different. Sunday is a way of rest. Holidays are different too. On the 4th of July, there are horse races and shooting contests. The pioneers play music, sing, and dance till their feet are sore. The wagons leave the plains behind. They come to huge mountains called the Rockies. The Rockies are easy to cross, so there's a pass right through them. But on the other side, the pioneers aren't sure where to go. They know how wagon trains sometimes get lost there. Are they still on the right trail? Yes, other wagon trains have been this way. How do they know? They see rocks with the writing and sticks with the notes poking out from them. That's how pioneers leave news behind. Chests and chairs are scattered on the ground. The pioneers have tossed them out to make their wagons lighter. There's even a piano standing in the dust. The pioneers head into the desert. It's 110 degrees by noon. The sun burns their skin. The heat cracks their lips. Dust covers them like a blanket and sticks in their throats. Worst of all, they are almost out of water. There are just a few barrels left. Can they find a water hole soon? 2 days go by, then they see something sparkling up ahead. It's a desert spring. Pioneers and animals rush to it and gulp their fresh water down. At the end of the desert, more mountains are standing away. There's no pass through them. But once the pioneers get across, it will be in California. The wagon just started climbing. It gets colder and colder. Everyone tries to hurry, but the trail is very steep. The pioneers must help the oxen up the mountains. It's even harder going down. The wagons don't have any brakes. If they start to roll fast, there's no way to stop them, so the pioneers lower the wagons with ropes. The pioneers have made it. They are in California in Lost. The land is green and beautiful. The sun is shining. Now their new lives can begin. Wagon trains help America grow from coast to coast. From 1840 to 1870, 250,000 pioneers move west on wagons. They travel on different trails. No wagon train is the same size. Some are as small as 4 families. Others are gigantic, 5 miles long. When railroads cross the country, the wagons stop rolling, but the tracks of their wheels are still in the ground. People come from everywhere to see them and to remember the pioneers. They have made it going through east to west, Atlantic Ocean to Pacific Ocean, coast to coast. So it's worth remembering.